Bison football on the airwaves of Kicks 96.1, HighPlainsRadio.net, or KICX app, and our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Rich Barnett, Kyle Delaveau from the bleachers at Cozad High School. Does it feel like Wrigley Field or what to you?
Oh, I don't know about Wrigley Field, but it feels like something.
It's going to be a little different being the bleachers, but, you know, God bless Jeremy Yoke, the AD, the former McCook High School, of course, basketball coach and teacher back in the day. He's the AD and did what he could. The far side, the home bleachers, they've got it full over there. The Bison coaches didn't want to have any part of us in the shack right behind us, so we're out in the bleachers with the rest of the fans, aren't we?
Yeah, well, you know, we'll get it done. We've been in worse places before, Rich.
I know you're ready for a little Bison football, Kyle. We talked this morning. Here we go for the 2023 season with a road trip to Cozad. First time since, I think, 05, since the Bison have played a game here, a regular season or a playoff game. It's been so long. They've been here to McCook, but so far so good. The clouds are here. It's a great night for football. Got a little breeze.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I love it.
Couldn't be any better.
Exactly right. No question. And, of course, challenging schedule. It started last year with the Class C1 schedule. Everything kind of flip-flopped. Got Cozad here on the road tonight at Gothenburg, and then a road trip to Broken Bow. Two of the first three could be some challenges, huh?
I would say three of the first three could be challenges, Rich. I mean, I don't see any games in the first three that I like to just put a W by. I think that they're all very winnable, and if we do what we need to do, we'll win them all. But none of them are gimmies, that's for sure.
Our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Kyle, you are manning that tonight. We've got some great sponsors helping us out. You're going to see them on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Once again, we always encourage you, hit subscribe. Hit subscribe on that YouTube channel. We want more subscribers. Doesn't cost you a thing. Won't cost you a dime.
Not a dime. And once we get to 1,000, we can do all kinds of cool stuff that we can't do now. I know that's a long ways, but hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you subscribe. If you have living relatives, make sure they subscribe. Need everybody to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Now you got a chat box there tonight again, don't you? Can tell everybody can say, hey, where you listening from?
Absolutely.
And stuff like that, right?
Yeah, it's always fun. You know, last year we had regulars from Kansas City and all sorts of places. So Cozad coming out on the field with the American flag. Always hate to beat a team that runs out with the American flag, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
The Whirlies already contacted me they are longtime listeners. Mark and Tony used to be McCook Heights back in the day, and they have already contacted me. They're right there. I don't know if they got a fire pit going tonight, got steaks in the grill or something like that, but they are ready to go for a little Bison football once again tonight. Got about 8:13 on the clock. Quick break. We'll check the lineups of both teams and the kickoff between the Bison and the Haymakers coming up here shortly on Kicks 96.1. Our Wagner Ford pregame continues. Kicks 96.1, HighPlainsRadio.net, or KICX app, or Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Starting lineups, first of all, for the Cozad Haymakers. They're getting introduced on the field, all black with a C on its side, the traditional Cozad look. Their offense led by pretty good junior, Noah Shoemaker, 6'2", 170, and a junior. The tailback is number 2, Drew White, at 5'11", 160, and a senior. The wide receivers, I love this name. I saw this guy in track and field last year, Boston Irish. Wouldn't you love to have a name of Boston and Irish?
Yeah, but you better be tough.
Yeah, you better be tough. Exactly right. Number 5, 5'10", 150. Oliver Davis, 5'11", 170. Up front, Tyree Smith is their best lineman, both sides of the football. 62 a tackle on the offensive side, 6'2", 260. The other tackle is Chris Rano, 6'1", 250. Boy, it's some heavy beef on the tackle side. Two guards, and number 50, Isaac Langley, 5'11", 225. And Miles Eide, 5'9", 220. And just a freshman in there playing as a guard. The center, junior Lane Wright, 5'11", 215. On the defensive side, some of the same names, Smith and Ruano at the two defensive ends. Marcus Ruano, one down tackle, 5'8", 215. The freshman, the other down tackle. The linebackers outside, Oliver Davis, 5'11", 170. And Mason Follies, 6'3", 170. Inside is Langley and Wright. The corners are Monty Brooks, number 1, 5'10", 155, and a senior. Bryson Snyder, 5'11", 150, and a sophomore, and Drew White is the safety. For the Bison, they'll be led by their senior quarterback, Canyon Hosick, 5'10", 185, and again a senior. The backfield, number 35, Brett Fraker, 6'1", 190, the senior. And who is this, Jax? Oh, we got our national anthem. Back with more of the lineups coming up here shortly from Cozad. The Wagner Ford pregame continues here shortly on Kicks 96.1. Wagner Ford pregame continues. Let's give it the rest of that starting lineup for the Bison with Canyon Hosick, the quarterback on the offensive side. Also with the Brett Fraker tailback. Some kid named Jackson Delaveau at 5'10", 200-pound fullback. He's going to hit some people tonight, isn't he?
A relative newcomer, Rich.
Yes, relative. No, he's been there before. The wide receivers and Miles Pullman really went with the number 0 this year. Wow. 6'2", 165. Patrick Gross, the veteran, the senior, 5'11", 175. The tight end is Aiden Myers, 6'2", 185. The offensive line, Simon Garcia, 5'10", 200. One tackle, Quentin Terry, 6'2", 210. The other tackle, the guards are David Henson, 6'3", 200. And Beckett Heskett, 6'1", 215. And Keegan Reese, the senior center, once again, 5'10", and 210. Up front, the defense, we'll see a four-man front. Andrew Pokup gets his first start, 6'4", 190. One defensive end. Quentin Terry's the other defensive end. Keegan Reese and Beckett Heskett up front. The inside backers are Delaveau and Hosick. Aiden Meyer at an outside linebacker. They'll go with a 4-3 look. The corners are Ethan Schmidt, the junior, number 22, 5'10", 160. Brett Fraker's the other corner. Patrick Gross and Tristan Campbell, the sophomore, 5'10", 155. We're number 25. The Bison, I think, lost the toss, and Cozad won it. And the Bison, I take it. I didn't see the coin flip, darn it. But I have a feeling Cozad won it deferred, and they'll kick it off. Ready to go, Mr. Delaveau. Here we go.
Hey, it's going to be a great night. A little birdie told me to watch for good things from Andrew Pokup on the defense. He's really been making a push these last few practices. So.
Well, he's going to put his dad to shame, that's for sure. You know, got all his athleticism from mom, of course. You know, Tammy was a stud back in the day. Noah Shoemaker, who does everything for Cozad, will kick it off. He kicks, he punts, he's a quarterback, and I'm sure we'll see him a little bit on the defensive side. Even though he's not in his lineup, we'll see him out there as well.
Yeah, they got to get him out there at safety at some point, don't they, Rich?
Rain back in the McCook area. They had rain cats and dogs. Our good buddy Tom Lamming had an inch 87 once again Once again, 87 his ring gauge. Brian Esch, I'll try to turn this baby up where he says our audio is low right now. Mr. Esch says that. The kick, and it's going to go in the end zone. Touchback, and first and 10 for the Bison at the 20.
Our audio on the radio or on the YouTube?
On the YouTube channel. So
okay.
does that have to do with me? It probably does a little bit.
See what we can get there. See if that helps us out.
We'll get that. Just to let you know, your father-in-law is just walking over here. You must be in trouble.
Uh-oh.
The Bison offense and Canyon Hosick got some starts late in the season, of course, with when Adam Duggar once again went out with the injury. So Canyon's been out there before. Delaveau, the fullback, Brett Fraker, got twin receivers to the right side, ball on the far side. Hash right at kind of a tough angle here on our first series. It's going to be Brett Fraker. Bounces it outside, has some room, has the speed, and picks up, I got to look at the marker because it's a tough angle for us. He did pick up positive yardage. It'll bring up second down. Looks like he didn't pick up much. Kyle went inside between the tackles, bounced it outside, nothing.
One if he got any.
Don't look like it.
They did move the down marker forward just in front of
Yeah. Very, very short game. Bison come out, twin receivers. They go three wide, twins right, one wide out to the far side. A shotgun set for Canyon Hosick. So you got to take it, fake the give, going to run, jukes a couple of defenders. Nice run. Canyon still on his feet. Got a first down across the 30 to about the 32 maybe. That'll be a gain of 12 for the senior quarterback and a Bison first down.
Take that for sure.
Yeah, boy's got some moves.
Yes, he does.
Got some shake and bacon out there. Patrick Gross, the senior wide receiver, bringing the play from Coach Joe Petrosky in the sidelines. Back once again.
Two running back look now instead of a fullback running back. They're doing a little of this two running back looks.
Which they'll do. They'll mix things up. Trip package for the first time. Trips here near side. First and 10, 31-yard line. Hosick shotgun set ball on the far side hash. It's Fraker to the left of Hosick. Going to run the midline. Canyon's going to take it himself and maybe gains a yard or two, and that's about it. In on the tackle was 58 Lane Wright, the inside backer. After a gain, we'll call it 2 on the play, bring up 2nd and 8.
Better than first down last time, Rich.
Yes, you got positive yardage, you bet. A little breezy, kind of telling the mics here. We're in the bleachers here for this one for the opener. Cozad McCook. We're at back at Wyland Field for the home opener against Gothenburg coming up next Friday. Boy, that game at Gothenburg last year was a humdinger, wasn't it? Bison come out 3 wide look. Actually, they go 4 wide. Twins both sides. Hosick will throw on second down. Crossing pattern and a little bit behind the was that the tight end?
Meyer, yeah.
Tight end Aiden Meyer kind of drag route across the middle of the field. He almost kind of made a pretty good catch that time, and almost could have been picked if it would have hung up there.
He kind of held it up in the air. It was an opportunity for the defense.
Yeah.
Thankfully, just fell to the ground.
Brings up 3rd and 8. Big third down conversion. First down for the Bison. 10-13 left in this opening quarter. Once again from Cozad, no score. Score update brought to you by MMB Bank. Trips here near side. Hosick rolls the pocket out. Still looking. Going to tuck it and run. Has some room. Far side. Gets some blocking. And about the 41, 42-yard line, that should be enough for another first down. So, scramble mode a little bit. Nobody open downfield and picked up another first down.
Yeah, it's going to take me about a game and a half or two before I stop holding my breath whenever he carries the ball.
That's why I asked him. He was one of our seniors in pregame. I said, Kenny, you don't see many quarterback linebackers a lot. You just don't. Bison about in an offset eye this time. Twin receivers to the right on the toss pitch. Fraker trying to get some blocks here near side. Boy, his hit hard about the line of scrimmage. Did not get much on the tackle that time for Cozad. Uh-oh, Kyle, you know what's falling in the air?
Shh. No,
it's
I don't.
Isaac Langley on the stop. It's going to be a gain of 2. Bring up 2nd and 8.
They got a little more beef up front than we do, Rich.
Yeah. They got some pretty big young men, that's for sure.
Yeah, 79, Christopher
Zendejas.
Rano.
Oh, I'm looking 78 instead of 79.
280 pounds, and
Wow.
he looks like he goes all of it. So.
Yeah, and of course, Tyree Smith is their best guy at 6 foot 260. Little jet sweep, but Patrick Gross right on the far side of the field trying to find a place to cut in. Finds it now. It's 45 and close to midfield. Not going to be enough for quite the first down, but he got a little closer to being a third and probably about 3 yards to go for that first down.
Yeah, we're putting together a drive. Nice, methodical, seeing a little bit of everything.
It's 8:44 on the clock, first quarter, first series for the Bison, first series for either team as Cozad kicked the ball off. And it's third and a long 3 and a short 4 for McCook. Pullman, the wide out here, far near side, right in front of us here. Patrick Gross, slot receiver. Got a wide out of the far on the far side hash. Canyon Hosick shotgun set. On third and short, it's going to be Jackson. That Jackson Delaveau straight ahead fullback, and they call it. Cozad says they got it, and they're still boy, not for sure. They're going to give it to Cozad on the Bison turnover. Jackson's saying, hey, my elbow was down, but the officials just don't have a clue right now. They're just kind of, there wasn't a certain call, but they give it to Cozad on the turnover.
Yeah, we can't afford that tonight, Rich. Got to win the turnover battle. That's one thing that's going to, this Jace Doolin team is going to be real sound.
8:15, clock running once again here in the opening first quarter, once again from Cozad. 8:15 left, and Haymakers get the ball first. We'll see Noah Shoemaker, their junior quarterback, who last year we talked about. He looked like a sophomore out there, but this year I'm sure pretty polished. He'll be better this year. Twin receivers to the left for the Haymakers. Got a backs going to empty this time. 4 wide look for Shoemaker at his own right midfield. Pass going to be complete at the Bison 45-yard line.
Delaveau with a tackle.
Also in there was Tristan Campbell as well. It's going to be a gain of about, give him 5 on the play, bring up second, almost 6, give him a gain of 6, second and 4.
I like that play call on first down. Says.
Oh, yeah, we had, yeah. Well, if it just spits like this for a while, it won't be bad. Shoemaker shotgun set. The give. Drew White, his first carry. Left side has some room and going to be having that first down. Campbell was there late. Also, Keegan Reese on the stop, and they'll move the chains. Going to be a Bison, or going to be a Cozad first down. I guess they gave Hosick a little credit on that stop, too. First and 10, Cozad trying to convert off the turnover. With 7:26 left in the opening first quarter. Maybe we should have brought a giant umbrella. Shoemaker out of the field, he overthrew his receiver on the far side of the field, and that was Monty Brooks. Incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, just overthrew him by a pretty good margin. The rain and the, I think the rain and the wind bodes well for us, Rich.
You think?
For McCook.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to carry the ball and